and welcome back to another podcast. I am your host, Lexi.
And your co-host, Stephanie Booth. And
This is What's Really Out There.
And your very permanent special guest, Michaela, aka Mika, aka How they doing tonight, y'all?
Or today, you know.
Oh my god. Let me do my thing. Let me have my schlick.
My schlick.
My schlick. My schlick.
Schlick.
Okay, so what are we talking about today? Okay, so I heard...
We have Mandela effects, always.
Oh, how many more do we have left?
We have 4.
Perfect. How many stories do you have?
Well, okay, we have a creepy murder story to talk about.
1, 2, 3, 4. How many?
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stories.
Okay.
Well,
so,
5 conspiracy theories and 1 murder, so 6 stories.
Okay, let's
And-
do this thing then.
Okay.
I'm excited. Can I pick really fast? Which one?
Well, we're gonna start out with the murder. Oh no, we'll do that one last because
okay,
this one's
what's
like a
the
frickin-
juiciest one?
I mean, the juiciest one's the creepy murder one, but that one's gonna be the last one.
Okay. Wow.
Okay, let's do the Beyonce.
Ooh, Beyonce. What's your favorite Beyonce?
I have like 2 on Beyonce. Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, so one of them is that she is closed. Beyonce is closed, y'all. That she's
I mean, she's been married to Jay-Z for years.
Hey,
The-
why's the light screen?
that she's cloned.
Who run the world?
So one of them, the theory is that she's cloned. So whenever she first started like recording or whatever, apparently whoever like was in charge of like her took like I guess like a sample of her DNA, and they were like, oh, if Beyonce ever died, it would be a waste of talent.
Waste.
So like, it wasn't DNA, it was stem cells. They got hands on her stem cells. Well, apparently she died in the 2000s, like 2000.
How?
I don't know. It never said. I couldn't find anything, so I really don't think she's dead.
Yeah.
But because like, there's
I guess her
been
PR
points,
team.
huh?
I guess her PR team would
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they were like, well, there's been like points where they're like, oh, you know, whenever she looks really good in this picture, that's her clone. When she looks really good here, that's her clone. When she looks like Becky with the good hair, that's a clone. I'm like, but how'd she die though?
That's my question. Jay-Z killed her.
Ooh.
I'm
Snapped her
kidding.
cray-cray.
Jay-Z's really nice.
No. Okay.
Don't come for me.
Yeah. The second theory about B is that she was never pregnant. This is in 2011, I guess with her first child.
Blue Ivy?
Yes. So, okay, there's a video, and okay, with pregnant women, how they sit down or anything, they're always trying to protect their stomach.
Yeah.
And they have to do a certain way because they have all this weight in the front.
Yeah.
So they have to, like, you know, sit a certain way. Well, this girl, she sits down, and her stomach, like, goes inward.
What?
And, like, it, like, deflates.
Oh, what?
And then she's like, she goes to sit down, it deflates, sort of, and then she's, like, when she sit down, it, like, fixes, and it's perfect again.
You ever
Like a pregnancy belly.
What?
Like a pregnancy belly.
So Beyonce faked having Blue Ivy?
That's the theory, that she had to have a surrogate or something because she couldn't have kids, but she didn't want the whole world knowing, so she just pretended to be pregnant.
I don't blame her, honestly. Didn't Kylie Jenner get a surrogate?
I think her sister was supposed to be her surrogate.
Wait,
Oh.
Kylie Jenner.
What are
And
the
she kept on
Jenners?
changing the due date, too.
Really?
She was never, like, I mean, I get, like, sometimes, like, once or twice, like, oh, my baby's supposed to come on this day. Actually, no. You know, like, sometimes doctors mess it up, but she was changing it, like, I think it was, like, 5 times. Like, B. That's, come on, man.
So,
And, wait, one more thing. Also, her pregnancy photos, like,
we're fire. Oh my god.
no, not her newest ones.
Okay.
Her first ones with Blue Ivy.
I don't remember those.
They were like the generic, like if I were to take pictures or like a really skinny person, she had to like really like push her stomach out there, and her stomach would never ever get bigger. It would always stay the same, and each trimester was the same.
Really?
But you could see her in public with a bigger stomach, but in the pictures she would be skinny.
Do you think they could have photoshopped it? I mean, because you know how the media is about people that are big, and
I don't know. I don't know how much I'd believe that she faked her pregnancy. But I mean, also like if you're a celebrity, I don't know how much of your, because you don't have any privacy anyway.
Yeah.
So I doubt you'd want to
That's
be like, oh, I'm infertile to the entire world. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, yeah, that's personal, and I would keep that to myself if I was famous.
Yeah.
But like Beyonce's choice, really.
Yeah, you do what you want to, girl, and yeah.
But like, I really doubt that she's a clone and she faked Blue Ivy's pregnancy.
Yeah, I don't. There's some crazy
Hi,
things out there.
Blue. Oh my god, I love that video where Blue's singing with Beyonce. I think there was like Coachella.
Oh yeah.
And she's like working on it, and she's like singing in the background, and Beyonce's like, "Hi, Blue."
No.
And you can hear Blue in the background going, "Hi, mommy."
Oh,
It was
yeah,
so
she's
cute.
so cute. Okay, so this one's gonna be about Tom Cruise. There's,
Didn't he play in The Outsiders?
I think. I don't
No,
want
that
to
was
say.
Patrick
No,
Swayze.
yeah.
That was Patrick Swayze. Oh my god, hottest man ever.
Okay, so this isn't like, this is sort of, kind of, it's, you have to stick with me. Okay, so I'm gonna be talking about like his love interest.
Which
Okay.
one?
All of them that I could find.
All of them? How many are there?
So the only ones I could find were 16. Just 16 from like 2000, I think. From no. I think the earliest was like 1980 to like
1980 from now. 16 love interests. F
But-
boys go through
but
more girls in a year.
I know, but like they weren't just like love interests. They were like, there was so many people that he married or that he was with for like 2, 3, 4 years, and then just dropped.
Really?
Yes. Like, okay, so the theory basically is that his love interests are picked out by whoever like is signed with it. You know what I mean? Like whoever's with him, and then
So
they're on a contract with him.
Mhm.
And once that contract goes up, they're gone. And that,
Really?
yeah, that kind of goes.
Who else on the list?
Okay. Well, the first one that I could find was Katie Holmes in 2006.
Yeah. Kate Holmes.
They were doing an interview because there was a Dawson Creek star. They were doing an interview for the show, and Tom Cruise, who was like, I think they were married too.
Him and Katie Holmes?
Yeah, married, or they were like really, really serious.
Yeah.
Anyway, they were at the interview, and he kept on looking at this person they were interviewing with, and it was a girl, and like kept on staring at her and stuff. And so that's that. And after that, like they broke up.
Really?
Yeah, like
Wow.
shortly after that.
Okay.
Well, then in 2014, he got with Melissa Gilbert.
Who?
Melissa Gilbert. I don't know who she is.
Yeah, me neither.
I didn't recognize like some of these people. And then in 1983, he got with Rebecca D. Murney.
Don't know her.
And in 1980, he got with Cher.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
I loved Cher. Oh my god. Sonny and Cher's Babe. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. Love that song. Oh my god.
And then in the night, somewhere in or it was late 1990, or you know what I mean, 1980s.
Let me interrupt really
1987,
fast. Can I interrupt? Cher's movie, Mask, with Eric Stoltz, absolutely amazing. I suggest you go find it now and watch it because it's
I can hear
fire.
you through my earphones.
Okay,
that's
good.
You're supposed to. So.
Yeah. But I love it.
Yeah.
I really and truly
Go
do.
check her out.
Cher's like a goddess. Oh my god. I would start a cult worshiping
Oh my
Cher.
god.
That's how much I love Cher.
Okay.
Oh my
So
god.
in 1987, he got with Mimi Rogers.
I've heard of her.
Mimi or Mimi?
Mimi.
Mimi Rogers.
And then in 1990, he got with Nicole Kidman.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Wow. I remember Nicole Kidman. There's a photo of her walking out of her divorce lawyer's office after signing the papers to divorce Tom Cruise.
Damn.
And she was ecstatic. Like, she was so happy. It wasn't even funny. Like, she was like, woo! She was like, yeah.
Wow.
And then everyone was like, be like Nicole Kidman after you divorce Tom Cruise.
Yes.
And Tom Cruise was on Twitter, said, quote, wow, close quote. Like, shook. Because I don't think he's ever
Jesus
seen
Christ.
those. But, like,
Yeah.
Nicole Kidman was
Who's
very
Tom
pretty. Where's she
Cruise?
now? Where's Nicole
I
Kidman now?
have no clue. I didn't do, but I just thought.
Wow.
Okay. And
so-
then in 2001, he got with Penelope Cruz.
No way. Penelope Cruz?
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
No, I was surprised by a lot of these too. I was like, what?
Penelope Cruz.
Oh, get this. In 2011, he got with Sofia Vergara.
Sofia Vergara? No. He likes them Latinas.
I can't pronounce her name right.
Sofia Vergara, the Colombiana. Wow. I think
You should
Penelope Cruz is she's amazing.
Michaela, you should do a Spanish version of us.
A Spanish
what we're
version.
doing, like
It-
we say it to you and then you say it to the
Yeah,
mic.
how much longer that's gonna take?
That would be awful.
No,
And
if you said
English isn't my
Okay.
first language, and neither is
Jesus.
Spanish.
Okay, so Scarlett, Jonathan
Scarlett Johansson?
yeah, I don't know why I said Jonathan. I knew what I was gonna say.
You mean
Yeah, Scarlett Johansson. She they got together from 2004 to 2005. So it was a year.
Black Widow?
Yes.
No way.
Yeah.
That's what?
I know.
Who else?
Um,
You've been around
n-
for about a year.
I know. Nasin,
Let me see.
that one. Nasin Bunigada.
Nassim Boniadad.
I don't know who
she
that is.
Wow.
That was from 2006, like started in 2005, 2006. So that was immediately after Scarlett Johansson.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Notice these are like back to back. He also got with Katie Holmes.
Yeah, you told me that.
Oh yeah, I did.
Wait, who's Katie
No, he got
Holmes?
back with her in 2012.
No, really?
Yeah.
I guess her career must have been like dying or something. Because I've heard of the name Katie Holmes, but it has to be recent. Like,
Katie
Yeah.
Holmes.
And then he got with Cameron Diaz. Like,
no way. Cameron Diaz? She's, what movie did I love her
he
in?
also got with her in 2012.
What?
What?
Yeah, he got with a lot of people in the same year.
The
Other people.
married?
No.
So he dated all these people?
Yes.
Seriously? Cameron Diaz, what movie did I love her in? I think it was like Step Parent or something. But Nicole Kidman loved her. He ever get with that one lady in Eat Pray Love? The main character in that. I want to say
what's her
Julie Andrews, but it's not Julie Andrews.
I will say no.
She's pretty though.
I only have 16 so far. That's the only I could find.
Okay, go.
But okay, so like then in 2014 he got with this girl named Laura Patron. And then in
Laura
2016 he had a mystery girl who refused to tell us what her name was.
Ooh.
And then in 2017 he got with Vanessa Larby.
Who's that?
Don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know who like 5 of these people are.
I guess married to get their like career up. Never
I
got
guess that's what I was thinking. Like maybe he was
But
doing
also,
that, or maybe to
Penelope
make him
Cruz-
like.
Penelope Cruz, Sofia Vergara, Nicole Kidman, Cameron Diaz, Cher already had an amazing.
I know.
So I guess he married them to help his career, and then
Hey,
divorced them after that. 'Cause Nicole
possibly.
Kidman, absolute genius. Love her. Sweet, hilarious, funny.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Okay. So I'm gonna do a Mandela effect real quick. Okay.
Can I pick a number?
Well, I already have one I want to do.
Okay, fine.
Okay. So have you ever seen Hannibal? The Netflix
yes.
movie? Okay.
Yes. Wait, the
Or
Netflix or the show?
Siri.
Yeah.
Siri. Sorry.
Are you kidding me? I'm OG.
Well, I asked somebody
Will
that the other
Grant,
day and they
Hannah,
had it, so.
like, Hanagram, ship it. Can't
Okay.
even.
Well,
Hanagram.
the episode, the Silence of the Lambs episode.
Yeah.
Where the guy he was like, "Hello, Clarice."
Yeah.
Clarice. Did he say hello, Clarice, or good morning, Clarice?
Hello, Clarice.
I think it's hello, Clarice.
Well, he said good morning. He never said hello.
No.
And I've never seen it. I've been wanting to watch this on my list. But
it's amazing.
But I've always seen it. Hello, Clarice.
It's always been hello, Clarice.
I know.
But I feel like that'd be something a rude person would say, and Mr. Lecter wouldn't do that. She's what was I talking about? Oh, Hannibal Lecter. Love him, his background, his sister, the Red Dragon. The last episode of the season of the series, I cried. Like oh my god. Hanagram, ship it, like, oh my god, they're so perfect for each other. They did a gender bend, I think, of that. With Silence of the Lambs movie.
Oh wow, I did not know that.
Oh, Was it the show or the
Wait,
movie?
no, it was the show. Like the first episode was called Silence of the Lambs. That's the episode.
It was Hello, Clarice.
But
I've seen the
yeah.
show so many times. I need to go back.
Okay, so now we're going to be talking about the conspiracy theory with Katy Perry. Now, to go reference this, if you have not seen, I think it's my first episode. We talk about, me and Stephanie talk about John Benet Ramsey, the murder of her, the unsolved murder of her. There's a theory out there that Katy is her.
Okay, I know, I don't know them personally, John Benet Ramsey, but I've studied the case quite thoroughly, and give it to me.
Okay.
I don't have to know the background. I know what you're talking about.
So, but I'm not going to give the background of John Benet because I already did that.
Yeah.
So, okay, basically, but John Benet was a pageant queen, and she died in 1996. She was murdered, an unsolved murder. No one knows who did it to this day. Katy is supposed to be like her, but we don't, like, she won't come out and say it.
How old is Katy Perry?
You know, that would have been really good to ask that. I didn't ever even look.
I think she's like 36.
See, I thought she was like 20-something. But she looks really good for her age if she is 30-something.
No, because Carly Rae Jepsen looks like she's like 40, and Katy Perry looks like she's 20, and it's the other way around. Carly Rae Jepsen's younger than Katy Perry.
Oh, dang. Okay. Okay, so there's a YouTube video, and it's about, like, the John Benet Ramsey, and it's about their family and all that, and it says and suggests, like, that their parents set up her fake death and sacrificed her to the Illuminati to make her become a star, which then introduced Katy.
Really? Okay. What about Katy Perry's parents?
There is a resemblance, like, with them, like, the parents look just like John Bonet's, apparently. I looked at the pictures, like, not a lot, because I didn't, like, I don't know. I looked and I was like, I don't know. Yeah. Like, I'm possible, yes, but here about the thing, though. They found the body of John Bonet.
Yeah.
So, like, if that's the truth, like, that, like, this is real and she faked her death, they had to get, like, a dead body and dress the crap out of that body.
That is awful to think about, but that's also true, yeah.
And they had to have John Bonet, like, hiding at an aunt's house or something. Or, like, somewhere where the police could not find her.
You see the videos of her brother, like, laughing and smiling? Do you think,
yes, her brother's so creepy.
Do you think her brother, not committed the murder, we're not saying that, but, like, knows that John Benet Ramsey is still alive and is,
oh, if that's true, I think
I
think her brother knows it and is like, Mwahaha.
He's like, because he's well off, isn't he? He has the money on him.
Yeah, he's just creepy.
Yeah, like, you can't
like
get
the interviews of, like, that whenever they were like, so do you know what happened to your sister? He's like, no.
Me. But also, people do process, like, you know, death differently than everyone else.
Also, yeah. Because everyone suspected him to do it, but then he was like, why would I do that?
Like, I have no motive. Like,
yeah.
I'm literally a creepo.
About Katy, though. Like, the face thing, like, from John Bonet, she was like 6'5", 6". No, I think she was a little older. So she was young. She was like,
I thought she was like 9.
Yeah, it's probably something like that. I don't exactly remember.
9 or 7.
Something like that. She was young. She was like she was not even.
Didn't she die by like paintbrushes? Like someone strangled her and then stuck a paintbrush in her mouth?
No.
What?
Not a paintbrush in her mouth. Just you can hang on. Okay, so they share a resemblance, like their eyebrows look the same, Katy's and John Bonet's. Yeah. The outfit. So John Bonet was a pageant star, so she wore pageant outfits all the time. Mm-hmm. Katy Perry wears pageant style outfits all the time that are similar to John Bonet's.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can't really.
Which I also was like, Then I was like, also, like, if that's true, that's also kind of messed up.
Yeah. So Katy Perry just took John Bonet's style and just revamped it. Made it her own.
And a really sad, like, wow. Yeah, I saw that and I was like, dang, if that's true, you know how much background stuff had to happen for that to happen?
Yeah. But would anyone really, like, pay attention to what child is wearing X dress? Like, if you show me a dress, I wouldn't pay attention to the kid. I'd be like, oh, I like the colors.
Yeah, that would be me too.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
let's do the What?
I've seen a photo of JonBenet and Katy Perry put together. I don't think so. I don't think that it's the
See,
same.
like, with the evidence, it's like, but then I think about it, and I'm like, but the body, that's what gets me. I'm like...
Yeah, there's evidence, there's the body, but,
Like, no one solved it, yeah, but there's so much unsolved murders.
yeah, like...
And police, I hate to say it, they still don't. Like, if you have money, though, you can make a lot of stuff go away.
You have money, you
And-
can make anything happen or anything
And
go
also,
away.
like, it seemed like the police really didn't, like, care or do anything with the case. And that happens, sadly, to a lot of cases.
Mm-hmm. It really does. It really does. It is what it is.
So,
It
okay.
is
So,
what
I'm
it
going to
is.
I'm going to talk about another conspiracy theory. I'm gonna
Another
do
theory before the Mandela.
Thank you, because I was losing it. Okay, so this is the Lady Gaga. So apparently, her and this other pop star was...
Wait. No way. I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh my god.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so her and this other rising pop star, whenever they both started out, were like
Rivals.
not like they were rivals, but they were also friends.
Yeah.
So her name when she first started out was Stephanie. How do you say her last
Let
name?
me see.
Stephanie Germagata. Jernagata.
Where are you reading that? Stephanie Germanata.
Stephanie Germanata.
Stephanie Germanata, you will never be famous.
Okay.
Have you seen that Facebook group?
So she was scouted by an agent, the same one as Lena Morgana.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Morgana. That's her name. Lena Morgana.
Oh my god.
So they were both scouted by the same agent.
Mm-hmm.
And they worked together.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Stephanie sang backup and vocals
For Morgana, yeah.
Yeah, for Morgana. 2007, Stephanie got signed to Interscope Records and then became Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
And what most people realize about like Morgana's name, it's Morgana, Lady Gaga. Like,
yeah. Don't say there was a Morgana, Lady Gaga.
No, but like it's like Morgana, Gaga, like same freaking name.
No.
Like, but we'll get on to that here in a minute. 2008, Lena was she died.
Yeah.
She fell or was pushed or something off of the roof of the Staten Island Hotel in New York. She was 19.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Lady Gaga totally killed her. That's what I'm going to say. But I also love Lady Gaga, and I don't want to excuse a possible murderer, but...
Like, I mean, but the business out there is tough, though.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
so Lena's mom accused Gaga of, like, stealing Lena's style, persona, and...
Did she, though? Did you have...
Yeah, because, like, she basically became her, and, like, her name, like I said, as soon as, like, she died, she became Gaga. And Morgana, Gaga. Like,
I still don't see it.
To me, it sounds like almost the same. Let me know if you guys hear it. But
I'm gonna be an extreme skeptic on this one. I don't think.
see, I don't know. Like, okay, I don't know if I believe. Hang on, I don't know if like I believe that like she killed her,
Oh.
but I do believe that it is possible. Maybe she did get jealous and was like, hey, but she got signed by a records. I don't think the other one did.
No. See, here's what I think. I think the name has the name Lady Gaga might have had something to do with Morgana's death, but that's for the authorities to judge, not me, because I have no expertise in forensics, even though
You took forensics.
yeah, I did.
I don't know anything, but yet I took the class.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
one
We aren't
class.
trying to offend anybody out here, so.
It was a whole 2 semesters. Okay, leave me alone.
Okay,
It's free.
so I'm gonna do a Mandela effect before we go into our last.
Give me an effect.
Okay, so do you remember the theme song to the Brady Bunch?
No, that was not it. I'm Tanner. No, that's not it.
Yeah, let's not talk about that one then. Well, apparently it was like different than what it was. Like,
What do you
it's because I don't know the song, but they said that like the song how it was and written, it's different than what we remember.
What do you mean? It was
Like how the others, like how...
a mom got with her...
I know nothing about
like
this,
a mom
honestly.
and her boys and a dad and his girls, and they got together. And then there was the Brady Bunch. I feel like that's what it was.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was like the overall like whole thing, but it was like mom and her boys, dad and his girls all together, and they all had like a big family.
Yeah, I know nothing about the thing. Okay, so I'm gonna do another one because that kind of sucked.
Wait, can you tell me? Do you have anything more in depth over the?
No, they just said that the thing said like the song was not how it is. Like how like one thing, how I remember one thing being one thing and it's ended up not and it's something else. It's like that.
Okay, so
Okay,
what is it then?
so the term like cat versus dog, is it cat versus dog or cat and dog?
What?
The term, like when they're talking about cat or whatever, is like cat versus dog, or is it cat and dog? Like when they're fighting and stuff like that.
Cat versus no. It's like a cat and dog fight. Yeah, cat and dog, right?
I think that's what they... See, that one also confused me. I know I'm
I
supposed
don't
to be
have... English isn't my first language. I'm stealing that line, by the way.
Not just that, also, both of the... Like, I don't know. It also depends on the context, too.
Yeah. I thought you were going to make a cats out of the bag Mandela, and I was like, ooh, but...
No, I saw that, and they just were like,
Well,
hey, what term is correct? And I was like, well, let's put both and see what everyone thinks. But then I was like, wait a minute. It depends on what sense you're using these in.
Yeah. See... I mean, it's rating cats and dogs.
Or look, it's a fight. Cats versus dogs.
Or cats and dogs.
Yeah.
Nah.
I don't know. So that one's kind of stupid. But there's one more left, and we're going to save that to the end.
Aww.
I know. These kind of... I'm sorry. That one, I wasn't thinking about that one, and I wrote it down, and then I looked at it just now, and I was like, Lexi.
Me.
Okay.
Give me another...
I can't give you another Mandela.
No, I mean, give me another conspiracy.
Oh, well, there's no more conspiracy theories.
Oh, it's
but
the murder.
It's the murder time. Okay, so this is about the creepy murder in room 1046.
Chico del apartamento 512.
This was apparently the murder of this guy named Ronald T. Owen, but you will come to find out that his name is not Ronald T. Owen.
Spoilers.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, so on January 2nd of 1935, he bought a room at 1:20 p.m. and he was like in his 20s or 30s. He had brought a comb, toothpaste, and a toothbrush with him. He had brown hair and he had like cauliflower ears. That's how the check-in person described his ears.
Ugly ears.
Yeah, I guess. And he had a scar on his head.
Who doesn't?
What, babe?
1883, right?
1935.
Oh.
Okay, so
Yeah, that's true.
the maid came in his room later, and Ronald was sitting in the dim lights with the shades closed and just like in a chair, just like sitting there all creepily.
Me.
So the maid cleaned the room or whatever, cleaning up, and then she left the door unlocked. Like, I guess, like, back then that they didn't have, like, doors like they have now. She left it unlocked from, like, the outside.
Yeah.
So, like, the person who was coming over could come in, but I guess he just didn't want to get up and answer the door, so he just left it unlocked. Which I was like, why can't you just get off your butt, open the door? Like, somebody could just come in and rob you or, like, anything. So, 4 a.m. that same day, somebody else came in with fresh towels, and, Ronald was laying on the bed with the full suit and everything. There was only one lamp on, and there was a note on the desk, like nightstand next to him.
Wait, what did the note say?
It said, "I'll be right back," or "I'll be there soon," something along the lines of that, and it was about that guy that had visited him. Or that was supposed to come, like the guy he left his door unlocked.
4?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So was he alive or dead when he?
I think he was alive at this point. He was just really creepy. So January 3rd, the same maid came into his room to clean the room at 10:30 a.m. He's still laying on the bed, fully dressed with the lights off. Someone else locked him inside. So like on the way out, that person had locked it from the outside.
Okay.
And he couldn't. I guess there was somehow he couldn't get out.
Yeah, I understand now what's happening because you can lock doors from the outside like, to keep people from going in when the hotel rooms are, not
Yeah.
in use.
So that happened.
Mm-hmm.
And at 4 p.m., the door was the same way. So, like, the maid cleaned the room, fixed the door. She came back for something else,
And it
and
was
the door was the
locked
same
from
way.
the outside.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this whole time, this dude, for, like, a day, has just been laying on his bed, just, like, laying here, hands on his chest, just, like, staring at the ceiling with the suit.
Me
And
too.
I'm like,
Me too.
wow,
When you
okay.
got that depression.
Honestly, though. Okay, so the guests staying in the room, like, next to the room, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Said that there was a lot of noises coming from that room, that 1046.
Mhm.
They heard, like, men and women in there. And at 7 a.m., the operator, or not operator, but, like, one of, like, the bellhops or whatever.
Yeah.
He got a call saying that the phone was off the hook, like, at that room.
Yeah.
And so he went up there. Like, it was off the hook and it was just dangling there without use for, like,
Yeah, so
forever.
I guess the phone operator would have heard the dial tone,
Yeah.
So
So he went up there to go check out the issue. Well, he got up there and he found a do not disturb sign on the
door, yeah.
the sign on the door. And then at 10:30, he didn't go in or anything. And at 10:30, the phone was again off the hook, and Ronald or Owen, whatever you want to call him,
Mhm.
he was naked in his bed. The nightstand was knocked over. The darkened sheet, like the sheets were dark where he was laying.
Yeah.
And then between 10:30 and 10:40 a.m., like, they called down there to check on him at his room. Well, then no one got an answer, so that same bellhop boy walked down there, and they opened the door, and Owen wasn't, like, so they opened the door and Owen was, like, right there, like
body?
reaching out for the door. So, and he was, like, reaching out for the door, and then he, like, fell to his knees on his elbows. So he's, like, on all fours, and then he's, like, holding his head in his knees. It was, like, really weird.
Mhm.
And there was blood all over the walls, the bed, the bathroom. There was, like, tie-ups, like, on the bed. And you could see, like, where he was tied up by his neck and, like, on his wrist and his legs.
Oh my god. What?
Well, then he had fatal injuries, like, to his skull. He had, like, a really bad skull fracture. Had several stab wounds to his chest. He had a punctured lung. And he said, "Oh, I fell and hit my head on the bathtub."
That's a mood, but also no.
Yeah, they
Like-
they were like, "Who did you murder?" Like,
No, not
What's
who did you murder? Who attempted to murder you, dude?
like they were like,
Are you-
"What's happening?"
Oh my god. What?
Is
So-
he dead now?
Yeah.
He's long
So
dead.
by the look of everything, it looked like he was injured from like 6 to 7 hours prior to when they had found him, and he died on January 5th. So like he had took him to the hospital and everything, and he died in the hospital because his head injury.
Wow. Oh my
So
god.
like someone knocked him the hell out on the bathtub,
Oh my, bruh. Well, okay, so,
and he didn't own up. He was like, "I don't know what you're talking about. Nothing happened. I just fell."
bruh.
Like police came and interviewed the bellhops, the people working there, the maid, everything.
So there wasn't any suspects, and no one saw anything.
Donald or not Donald. I keep on saying
T.
Donald.
Owens.
Ronald or Owen, what is it, like, however you want to say first or last name. That wasn't even his real name.
What was his name?
His real name was, sorry, it was more down along the line. Oh my god. How do you pronounce it? It was Artemis. I don't know how to say that. Right.
Okay. Artemius Ugeletre?
Yeah.
Is he Italian?
I think so. I'm not positive. So that was his real name. Well, this mysterious person paid for his funeral. So no one knew who he was. He was a John Doe before they found out who he was.
Mm-hmm.
And this mysterious person paid for the funeral. So they're like, oh, that's weird, but okay. And I think it was the person that killed him.
Mm-hmm.
But you never know. Well, in the 1936, like the next year, I think, after he died. Yeah, the next
The
year
next
after he died.
He was 35.
Ruby, which is his mom, picks up a magazine and sees the article of her boy. and she sees his son. He was only 17.
17? What?
When he died?
Yeah.
And apparently the guy that murdered him, they think his name was Don, but they don't know. They didn't have enough evidence to back it up.
So the guy who maybe murdered him is named Don. He tied up this poor dude by the legs, the
They,
arms.
like, had him, like, bound. And then there was men and women in there, too. So, like, I don't know if they were having, like, prostitutes in and out or something like that.
I don't know.
Like, they don't know what happened because,
That's
that-
a wild birthday
yeah.
party.
like, that Owen guy, whatever his name was, wouldn't even tell him what happened. He literally just said, oh, I fell and hit my head on the bathtub. And he stuck to that story till he died.
So, this dude comes to the hotel. People are coming in and out of his room. The couple times the maids come in, he's acting weird as fuck. Sorry. And then he dies from someone fatally beating his head in and then puncturing his lung. And all he has to say is,
I fell and hit my head in the bathtub.
I fell and hit my head in the bathtub.
Yes. And,
on
like, the mom, I'm pretty sure she reached out and was like, hey, that's my son, you know,
Yeah.
because they had to get the real name. But, like, didn't give any background on, like, why he was there, why he changed his name or anything. But,
His
like,
mom didn't know anything?
no.
Why did he
His mom was like,
lie?
what the fuck? Like, that's one of the weirdest ones I've ever seen because no one knows exactly what happened. That's, like, no one has any leads or anything. Nothing.
And it's been, 90 years? Nearly.
It was, like, 1935 when it happened.
About 90 years, because it'll be
God.
100 next year. Oh my god, what? 90
It was
years ago.
1 year before, it would be 100 years.
1 year after. No, it'd have to be like 5 years before. Because it's 2020. 1920, 2020, 100 years.
A little off, but it's okay.
Am I-
Yeah.
No, okay. I'm not,
So,
I'm not physically-
Yeah, I read that and I was like, whoa.
Okay,
I woke
so,
up from my nap
that
on the
was-
podcast.
holy
I know.
I fell asleep
Oh, let me do my
during
Mandela effects. I have like one left.
Give me
Okay.
an effect.
Okay. So the last one is about Thomas the Train.
Really?
The cartoon?
Yeah.
So is it called Thomas the Train or Thomas the Tank Engine?
Neither. It's Thomas and Friends.
Yeah.
No, not the show. The
Oh,
train.
Thomas the Train.
Well, I guess they changed his name or something because now it's called Thomas the Tank Engine.
No, it's Thomas the Train. Are you kidding me? I grew up with Thomas the Train.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like,
My brother says Thomas the Train. He goes train, not Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yeah, that's a mouthful. Like any
Yeah.
3-year-old trying to say that, it's like,
Honestly.
Pancakes, I take, and then.
what?
I don't know what you said.
Okay. Well, what'd you guys think about that episode?
Jesus.
Scary.
What? Mind blown.
I love how
after
we
mind
end with
blown.
that.
I fell
Like,
asleep during the
What the
podcast.
hell?
No,
Something's
you
stopping my chair from rocking back.
It does that sometimes. It locks up.
Oh.
It's weird. But okay,
Alright,
let's
it's
do our
on.
outros. We will also have our social up pretty soon, guys. So just like wait for that. We are trying to get more popular on like just itself, but
Thank God. My chair can rock back now because that was really.
Jesus. Okay, we are gonna get off here. We are tired. We've been podcasting for over 2 hours.
We've been recording episodes since like
That's
since
nice.
12.
Yeah, 12.
So
We are
about 4
tired.
hours.
So-
And I still gotta head to my day job.
Yeah.
Well, my job is night.
So, well, okay. This is your host, Lexi.
And your co-host, Stephanie.
And your very permanent special guest, Mika.
And
And this is
What's Really Out There?
Bye.